Hey guys, how are you? Well, today we are talking about crash. Subscribe for me. Before we get started, I wanted to really show you the theme of what our thumbnail is about today. And I don't know how old everyone is, but I just wanted to show you this.
Busting our heads just for you. My name is Vince. Busting our heads just for you. My name is Vince. This job makes me sore. If you'd buckle up, I wouldn't do it no more.
They call me Larry. I'm a dummy too. When you don't buckle up, the dummy is you.
That when you don't buckle up, the dummy is you. Buckle that belt. Now, I'm fortunate to remember back in the day when we had commercials like that that still stick with us to now. The reason why I made this live about crash test dummies that's risking it all for Drake is because there's been some clips going around with academics and a guy named Top Five and Aiden Ross. So let's play a clip or a couple of clips and then we'll get back to the discussion.
Lamar can't come to Toronto. I'm here. Move. Let me tell you something. Kendrick Lamar can't come to Toronto. I'm here.
Yo! No. Yo, we gotta politic this shit real quick. Yo, ever since Five been locked up, obviously, shout out to YG, shout out to Boondog. Yo, check this out. Yo,
we need to oppress it. I'd press a BFR right now.
Yo, here's the reality. All of this Kendrick Lamar, all this bullshit. We needed to hear from the real Achilles. Yo, we needed to hear from
You know, I never jumped the first day out.
Yeah.
I went to my cousin, man, and I prepared them little things for Kendrick, man. I prepared the little things, everything for my boy Kendrick. I want to greet him. So
could
bad,
Kendrick come to the 6th? Kendrick say about to book a show. He say about to shut the place down still.
You sure?
Probably gonna be with all the police.
No, even he's with the police. He's done. He ain't coming. He ain't fucking coming.
It's
Metro
over.
Boomin too.
It's a no-fly zone,
Yo,
man.
Metro Boomin, man, I see what you're trying to do with my boy, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. It ain't, hold on, Ack. It ain't safe, Metro. It ain't fucking safe.
Okay. You hear this bullshit? Look, first off, let's understand this is Top Five. Top Five, and you're going to see later in the clips exactly who he is. For him to be talking like this is freaking amazing to me. Like the boldness. But we're going to continue.
Check this out. Yo,
Where's Presser? We need to press it. I'd press a BFR right now.
Yo, here's the reality. All of this Kendrick Lamar, all this bullshit, we needed to hear from the real Achilles. Yo, we needed to hear from the GGs what's going on.
We're gonna slap Kendrick if we see him.
Oh shit.
You know why I never
Not
jumped?
that little boy that will slap.
You know why I never jumped the first day out? You know why I never jumped the first day out?
Yeah.
I went to my cousin, man, and I prepared them little things for Kendrick, man. I prepared the little things, everything for my boy Kendrick. I want to greet him. So
Yo, could Kendrick come to the 6th? Kendrick say about to book a show. He say about to shut the place down still.
You sure?
Probably gonna be with all the police.
No, even he's with the police. He's done. He ain't coming. He ain't fucking coming.
It's
Metro
over.
Boomin too.
It's
Metro
a no-fly
Boomin.
zone,
Yo,
man.
Metro Boomin, man, I see what you're trying to do with my boy, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. It ain't, hold on, Ack. It ain't safe, Metro. It ain't fucking safe. The boys,
Shoot for you.
Now, folks is
I
good.
don't think Future really gonna shoot for him.
Yo,
I trust Drake.
hey, yo,
You know, it's
You
Metro.
don't trust him.
yo, Metro said that it's not that deep. He said it's not that serious. He said
Let me tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you what happened. Drake fucked all their bitches.
What?
He fucked all their bitches.
You lying?
It be like that.
Yo, I heard Metro girl a little bit loose. Metro girl a little bit loose. She easy.
What is it about these men that talks about other men's women and they don't have nobody? He's one of the ones that's quick. Ack is always one of the ones that's quick to talk about somebody else's girl, and nobody really wants him. I mean, they want his money, but they don't want him. Now, right there, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 crash dummies for Drake, plus an instigator, 2 instigators. Now, them 2 instigators always stay in the house, especially Ack. I don't know too much about the white boy, but Ack stays in the house, except for when Joe calls him, or he has a show that he might interview a couple of people, and don't think that he ain't outside with no bodyguard while he talking all this shit. Now, notice, ever since this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef has been ended, at least on Kendrick's behalf, it's ended. It's done. He's moving on to the next thing. But somebody is still walking around here like a wolf got his paw caught in the bear trap and still licking his wounds and imploring other people to do his bidding for him. So if you was part of the last live that I did about a couple of days ago, when we were breaking down what's the dirt, seemingly breakdown of Family Matters that shouldn't have been 2.5 hours, because quite frankly, there was nothing that Drake said that was that damn deep. Nothing was deep at all in it. We were on the subject of community, right? And what I said is that Kendrick has a community. Don't think he doesn't have people. Excuse my background, a whole lot of shit going on. Don't think he doesn't have the type of people that would actually crash out for him. But when you have those type of people, and when you're a type of person like Kendrick, and you know the type of people and the people that you grew up with, you want to see better of them, and you wouldn't dare put yourself or them in something that's going to cause them to lose everything, including their life. Okay. Now, What's the Dirt did say something. I'm not going to mention what it's called again, but when you are part of a section, if you will, and you send your friends on a dummy mission. And so the people in your section and your organization don't appreciate that. So for that, they may beat your ass because you're sending them on something that could potentially harm them out of your selfishness, right? Now, those type of people are the type of people you want to hang around, because they're not going to crash out for you just for the sake of your word that they're going to crash out. They're going to ask questions like, what's going on? If we're about to go do this, we need to know what's going on, right? The type of people that I said that Drake is around are the type of people that are with him because of the money. He doesn't mind people crashing out for him. It's a sense of power. You know what I've noticed about these new era men a lot is that they like having power over men more than women. It's like men feel like being powerful over women is just like a default mechanism. It's not true, but it's a default mechanism for them. But to have a power over another man where they depend on your hand to feed them, so that at any time you could take their plate and they wouldn't know what to do with it, that's a different type of power, right? And here you see 4, maybe 5 men that's ready to crash out. That this isn't the only time. There was another live that had Aiden Ross and his friend, because his friend and him was listening to Not Like Us. And it was this black dude who, because Drake was in the comments, this fool decided he wanted to crash out. And he told Drake, I'll take him, I'll do something to him for you. For a damn OVO chain, for an owl chain. Now, this boy couldn't be no more than about 20-something years old, fat as hell, eating damn hamburgers and shit. Do you not know what they're going to do to you in jail, boy? You know, you've seen a lot of these crash outs with men crashing out for men. You shouldn't have to crash out for anybody, but when you have a person like Drake that don't mind that, that's a problem. Y'all don't realize, or no, you do. You realize that you are now threatening 3 people on a live. You sound stupid up here, and you two up in the top there, Aiden and Act. You're egging it on. Kendrick hasn't said a word. As a matter of fact, when I seen on another live, what's the name of the? Because I want to give him a shout out. I think it was Chilling with Moni. I think that's her name. When she was showing where dude had said one thing, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but the next tweet he was like, "I apologize for that." You know, got out of pocket, right? Because Kendrick knows where his folk can go, right? So he's like, don't. See, the difference between Kendrick and Drake right here tells you community. Everybody that Kendrick is attached to has something to lose. They got kids, they got families, they may be married or long-term relationship. They might be the sole breadwinner of a whole damn unit. They may have just getting themselves, like they might be the first ones that's going to school, changing their life, coming out of the community. They're finally understanding what life is about outside of what they've grown up around all their life, and understanding the psychological effects of that. Kendrick is trying to help his people. That's Money Trees, by the way, Matt. Kendrick is trying to help these folks, those who haven't seen that yet, getting them a way out. Drake don't give a shit. This man that's talking right now just got out from a 3-year stint being accused of unaliving a young brother that wasn't even having to do with gangs and nothing. And he was supposed to have played some type of role in that, or they alleged that he was to play some type of role. But we're going to continue on.
Movie. Listen, man. I just want 2 people right now, man. I'm not, it's not a threat. I'm just looking for Metro Boomin and Kendrick Lamar. I'm doing my homework right now. I'm doing my task on them right now. Nothing incriminating. I'm just looking for them.
If you ran to Metro Boomin or Kendrick, what would that conversation?
Metro Boomin 101. I don't want no weapons, nothing. I'm knocking the fuck.
We're putting a bag on that fight still.
Kendrick
Five is sleeping in first round.
You passed the border. You passed the border, man. Chubbs calling me. You passed the border, man. You passed the border, man.
Yo, hold on. Yo, wait. So I hear that Kendrick soon forward to some restaurant called New Ho King. He gonna come for the fried rice.
I went there.
So, Ross, you think Kendrick? Yo, I will quit rapping if Kendrick Lamar goes to New Ho King without 20 police officers and leaves with a chain.
So you don't think he could go there, do his little push-ups, eat his fried rice, and you know what I mean, rap not like us at New Ho King?
That's the last place he's ever gonna be. You're crazy. You're testing my against. You see what happened to DJ Drama? Yo, Ross, you know what happened to DJ Drama? My G chain. They took his fucking chain, and they fucking hospitalized his ass. Fuck DJ Drama.
Hold on. You gotta tell him the story because I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Aiden knows what's going on.
So Ross, I'm in jail.
DJ Drama had to check in the next time he came back. He
checked in with him.
Linked it with 35.
He paid him. He paid him like a good 60,000. He's cheap. He paid a good 100K. You know what I mean?
How are you feeling?
In the
Okay, so let me say something before we get into the next clip of him walking out of the courthouse. You hear how he's telling what happened with DJ Drama? You understand and hear the disrespect that's going on here? Look, we're going to continue. I got a lot to say.
This man just came home, right?
Toronto rapper Top 5, whose real name is Hassan Ali, leaves court after spending 3 years in custody in connection with the killing of a 20-year-old man in January 2021.
I feel like Shohei Ohtani. I feel like a baseball player, superstar. You know what I mean?
The case against Ali collapsed after the judge excluded evidence the Crown called crucial. That included music videos and social media posts. His defense lawyer argues prosecutors attempted to use his music against him.
The way that Mr. Ali was charged in the first place was as a result of his lyrics. It was a result of the videos that he was putting out there. It's a result of his medium as a drill rap artist that attracted the attention of the police.
Ali was set to stand trial for allegedly directing the murder of accounting student Hashim Hashi, who was not involved in criminal activity. Police said it may have been a case of mistaken identity, while Ali himself was accused of being part of a gang operating in the area that the shooting occurred, a claim he denied.
I'm a businessman. And they were alleging he was the mastermind from the backseat, again, based only on his lyrics, based only on his rap, based only on his persona as Top 5. That was the problem with their case all along.
Hope they find whoever did that. I'm an innocent man, you know what I mean?
Ali made headlines in 2023 when he appeared to release a music video while awaiting trial behind bars. He praised rap star Drake, who he says is supporting him.
I'm gonna go chill with my boy Drake all night, man.
Ali's Instagram account was reactivated shortly after his release, with the number of followers growing.
What's your plan now?
I'm gonna bring every community together. Stop the violence.
With
Positivity.
When a prosecutor enters a stay of proceedings, the Crown can bring the charges back before the court within a year.
So, those charges can still come up on this man that we just seen that threatened Kendrick, YG, and Metro Boomin. Sat here and told you exactly what he could do or what he wants to do with them for the love of Drake. With Drake's PR man, Ack, and the other PR man, Ross. Now, the thing about this guy here, Top 5, he was in Los Angeles, right? When everything went down, he came down to Los Angeles. He was able to make an album and everything, right? When he got released, the young victim's family was very, very, very upset about the circumstances and how he's coming out and, being very boisterous and obnoxious, if you will. It only reminds me of New Jack City. At the end of New Jack City when Nino Brown was talking all that shit on the stand, and he ended up being real cocky with it because he's been in quote unquote power for so long, right? And he just knew he was going to get away with it. Everybody knew he was going to get away with it. And what happened to Nino Brown at the end? Did the cops kill Nino Brown? No. Did Nino Brown's ops kill Nino Brown? No. It was a person that was in the community that got sick of Nino Brown doing dumb shit and tearing down that community that got rid of Nino Brown. When you move that type of way with this arrogance, if you will, and you rock with people that have that type of arrogance, you bring the wrong type of people around you. And I, if that brother makes it past this year to the next year and past that, I will be surprised. And I'm hoping nothing happens to him. But when you're going to crash out for a whole ass man, and you a man, you can't even stand on your own unless he gives you a plate and allows you to stand up, there's a problem with that, right? And y'all keep taking people's kindness for weakness. See, for some reason, I don't know what it is that y'all keep trying to bait Kendrick. Kendrick ain't about to do nothing with y'all because the West already know. We've been through this whole thing with the East Coast, West Coast thing. I don't know if y'all trying to reinvent this, if Drake is trying to reinvent this and start hyping shit up again. But you notice everybody on the West side is quiet for a reason. It ain't because they're scared. It's because Everybody know what can happen. So that's why they're trying to keep everything quiet. None of Kendrick's affiliates, none of Kendrick's close ones, they're not saying anything for a reason. It ain't because they're scared of damn Drake. That ain't it. They're not scared of Canada. None of that. It's because it ain't that damn serious. But maybe it is for Drake because Drake finally got somebody that hit that ego. You know, when we first seen that Family Matters thing, I was wondering. I said, why would What's the Dirt sabotage his own work? Because if you spent 2.5 hours on something and you blatantly miss easy things that can be refuted, what would make you do that? And then, of course, watching other YouTubers found out that, he's being sponsored by the same people that Act is being sponsored by. All of these Canadian connections. You know what's different, what's crazy, what's the dirt? I hope you don't lose your integrity, because I really think that Drake don't want you to do that breakdown for Meet the Grams. I really think that Drake don't want you to do that breakdown for Meet the Grams. I'm going to say that again, because I think if you do the breakdown for Meet the Grams, you're going to find out that there's a lot of truths to it. Because just like Family Matters, Meet the Grams is a straightforward bar fest, though. I'll give you that. But it's straightforward in bars, too. It's creepy as shit. It's damn Hitchcock as shit. Scary as hell with the beat. Thank you, Alchemist. But it's straightforward in what Kendrick is saying, and is more provable. You just got to know where to look, right? And I'm really thinking that you're being used as a pawn. And the reason why I say that, because this same man, Top 5, who got Drake's lawyer to get him off because Drake was shouting him out, and now he's talking about he's the top shooter. If you go back to some old clips, him and Act know each other very well, and he said that he's Drake's shooter. Who says that shit? Nobody admits that online. Well, I forgot you new ones do, because y'all stupid as hell. But nobody from whence I came from, that we don't talk like that. And I'm not even in the street. And I know not to say anything. And when you have these different people that's really, really ready to be crash test dummies, and a man that doesn't mind paying you to be one, that's a problem. That means he don't care about you. He really doesn't care about how you end up. There's a young brother that's gone in Canada, that passed away, and his family's very hurt by that. Y'all never know who gets tired of you in your own backyard, while you keep trying to look at the ops who's not even the ops. Kendrick ain't the ops. Kendrick is minding his damn business, getting ready for the Super Bowl. Kendrick don't give a shit about this shit. Don't think he ain't watching, though. Don't think his boys ain't watching, though. But understand, you need to worry about the people in the six. You're that type of person that skips shit like that. Another great example of that is, if y'all ever watch Shaft, the new version, not the old school one, but the one with Samuel Jackson, that real smug ass white rich boy who killed the black dude because the black dude embarrassed him because he started the shit. So when he went outside, he couldn't whoop the black boy by himself with his hands, so he had to pick up something to kill him, right? And so at the end, when she looked at Shaft, and the boy's mama looked at Shaft, and they smiled and everything, they thinking, yeah, we finally got him. That woman wasn't taking no chances. She got rid of his ass, right? Because he was smug, he was arrogant. He ain't realized that it was always the people that surround you that'll handle you before anybody else will. So Drake, while you are perpetuating a type of atmosphere for the crash outness of your peers here, you better make sure you straight around your way, whether you in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, or in Canada. You ain't even like that. See, other people ain't like you act that's nerds that can't fight. There's a lot of people who speak properly. I'm not saying you do because you don't. I don't either though. That speaks properly, but that will beat your ass. Like you come and you bark at people, but when you're in their face, you're like a cat. Not like a Siamese cat, but like a pussy cat. You know? You do a lot of barking, and your handlers, Joe Button and them, I don't know what they're not telling you, but you're gonna keep barking at the wrong ones. You could bark as long as you're in the basement, but once you come outside to play, somebody's gonna play that game with you, and you're gonna get hurt. See, there were certain people that we knew that were rappers, by the way, that you didn't play with. Like, for instance, you didn't play with MC Hammer. MC Hammer could dance. MC Hammer had an S curl. MC Hammer wore glasses. MC Hammer wore vest out with his chest out. MC Hammer did the typewriter, but MC Hammer could beat your ass. We had gangster rappers that you think could whoop ass like MC Hammer. They couldn't do it. MC Hammer could whoop your ass. You had other people like, oh goodness, Common, all of that. Coming from Chicago, of course, he's seen a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Rap smooth and everything. Come out, rap, do break dance, and will smack you in the middle of finishing his performance. But he looked like he don't do much, but he could do much. So y'all really need to stop this. Nobody is trying to do anything but y'all. It's like you need this to try to prove a point because your ego is bruised. And I get it. Nobody likes to lose, but when you're setting people up in a loser type of way, these people could lose everything. And Drake don't care about that shit because they don't mind crashing out for a grown ass man. That just sounds crazy to me how grown ass men is crashing out for another man. Where is y'all fathers at? Your big brothers, your uncles, hell, the motherfucker across the street that's grown. Where are they at? Like, you need, and I said this in a post, y'all need a hug and a punch at the same time. You crashing out over a man, and that man could take your food from you. You trying to do too much, trying to say who could come to Toronto and who can't. Let's be real. If everybody, Canada is big enough to where they could skip Toronto and go right to Ontario, and that concert ain't gonna be moved. You hear me? Kendrick ain't gonna lose no money not going to Toronto, but y'all ass to lose money not be able to go to the West. I mean the whole West, not just California. I'm talking about all of the West. You see what I'm saying? So you might want to dial this back some because for some reason you guys are trying to provoke. But the thing is, he has the mental fortitude, and so does his friends, that they're not going to be provoked by you. But the more you provoke, I fear that there's going to start being things exposed about you and your team. So I would suggest y'all be careful because all of this bravado, false bravado at best, is going to always expose something, especially when y'all part of Happy Dad and Happy Dad loves Trump. Y'all from Canada. So what y'all doing interfering with American politics? Y'all not voting over here. The only one who vote is probably Ackman, and he loved Trump, so he don't count. That again shows where Drake moves without culture clues. You keep exposing yourself. You got quote unquote hitters or crash out dummies. Kendrick has a community. You have crash out dummies. I know they both start with C, but they mean something different. You really need to stop. And the guys who is up there getting food off of Drake's hand, you need to find something to do, or you're going to always continue to be one of these.
Busting our heads just for you. My name is Vince. Busting our heads just for you. My name is Vince. This job makes me sore. If you'd buckle up, I wouldn't do it no more.
They call me Larry. I'm a dummy too. When you don't buckle up, the dummy is you.
That's what you are. You a dummy crashing out over some damn man who got his feelings hurt from another man because he started it. He told the man drop, so the man dropped. He dropped, gave him 20 and everything, and broke his whole little heart. Coming after that man's woman because he a lonely ass motherfucker. Like what do you want? That's what it is. You're not happy. You're not happy and you don't know how to stand on your own and be alone. You're lonely. You're lonely and you didn't sat here and made your loneliness into someone who likes power. And ain't no better power than a man being over a man. And no, ain't no pause in that. I mean, this ain't, well, it might be no Diddy though. But a man over a man in power. Because see, men love gossip too, and men love power. Men use gossip for power, and men love being over another man in power where they got to do your bidding. So this young dude is out. His mama's probably happy, probably not. We don't know his home dynamics and everything. But it seems like when you was in there for 3 years, she didn't have anything to worry about because you was at least in there. Now you outside. Y'all, you too busy talking about what your gang will do, what you gonna do to Kendrick. Y'all don't know who, where, know what, and is tired of your ass in your own backyard. Y'all need to really stop. Stop it. Cause you ain't, especially you ain't no shooter. You not none of that. Stop it. There's nothing to gain from any of this. But if it goes that way, then everybody want to have flowers bringing and slow singing and this could have ended and all. Okay. But see, y'all think that it's going to go a certain way and it's not going to go the way you think because Kendrick them is not going to have anything to do with it. It's going to be the people in your own backyard that's going to deal with y'all if y'all are not careful. And it might all go down at New Ho King again if y'all not careful. So that's all I have to say. And I apologize to my battle rap fans. There's so much battle rap that I need to cover. And I know there's been some cards that's hit real good. There's been a cancellation that I want to talk about. There's been some battles that drop. I didn't get to see the other two cards because I wasn't available at that time. So I can't wait for them to drop. Well, one is URL, so I probably will never see them until I get the app. But the other one that's dropped, that may drop, I'll be looking at them. So I hate that I missed that because, I really wanted to get into the cards. And Chrome is coming back out again. They back outside with the tournament that's coming up. Queen of the Ring is coming up. Oh my gosh. Oh, Endgame. Did y'all see the trailers to Endgame with John the Don? Oh, and then we haven't even talked about power moves with Bags and Body. So yes, I know I owe you a battle rap live that we need to get into some discussions because there's some good battles that's coming up with these leagues. They are really kicking ass this year. But I just really wanted that touched me a little bit in a way of how things are moving because one person can't take a loss, right? And he's saying certain things, and he's permeating some of his will on others who think that it's cool to threaten people on live while charges can still be brought against you. And then you have two co-conspirators right there, you idiots. Like, how old are y'all? All of y'all, I know all of y'all don't have a daddy. And if y'all did, y'all daddies need to be slapped for allowing you to even get this far being this damn stupid. Like, what the hell is going on here? That's all I have to say. I'm going to wrap up with, of course, CIMC. They have their enrollment that's going to be closing for October. And it should be opening up again. If I'm not mistaken, they just told me January. So if you're interested in becoming or training to become a certified professional coder, you want to check out CIMC, which is Chester Interactive Medical Coding Program. I'm going to run the ad and then I'm getting out of here, folks. I didn't want to stay too late and too long. Y'all have a wonderful night. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I know I'm small and I'm working out my technical difficulty shit because me and StreamYard don't get along for some reason. But I'm going to go ahead and y'all have a wonderful night. And never let nobody feed you Please don't be a crash out dummy. Don't ever be a crash out dummy. Anyway, y'all have a lovely night.